not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Rafinha. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not quite that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? Solot. Clearly not happy with that. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Tries a measured ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. Get a throw in. And it's Guimaraes. Rafinha. Played into space out wide. Danger averted for now. Odegaard. Has a look and plays it forward. Throw it. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Berger. Solot. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking here to chip it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Solot cuts out the pass. Thinks about... There's the shot! Odegaard do have a chance to counter here. Haaland. Odegaard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, well measured. Matheus Matches Cunha! He's got away with one there. Strong running down that left flank. That's good play. Here it is, crossed in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Ryerson. It's a good run down the right. So who's he picking out? Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Lovely ball. Haaland! Alisson. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Is onto it in a flash. Vinicius Junior. Norway making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. And here's Neymar. Matches Cunha. Ryerson. Chance here to counter. Sørloth. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Casemiro makes the interception. Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marquinhos cuts it out. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Now it's Haaland. Tries a deft little ball. Calmly anticipates. Played back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Driven forward. Sørloth does really well to win the ball there. Sørloth. Ryerson. Berger shifted upfield. And that has been cleared.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Good ball, good take. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Casemiro tries to clear. Wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar probing pass. And he's there to clear it. Rafinha goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about this cross? And it's hoisted clear. Aim forwards. Ryerson. Can he get onto this? Surlot. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's there to get it away. That has been cut short. And back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Surlot. Ryerson. And here's Surlot. Gabriel. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Nice interception, well timed. Ryerson. Matheus Cunha. Goes for the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Ødegaard. Over to the left. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Ødegaard. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Rafinha forwards and with intent. Nicely intercepted. And here's Haaland. Rafinha shifted upfield. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Danilo. He's in a good position here. Matheus Cunha! Oh, he's really drilled it. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro aim forwards. Surlot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ball's played through. Oh, nice touch. And here's Haaland. Neymar. Danilo. And it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played it again. He can get that clear. Rafinha spread out to the left. And that was very necessary. Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Gets good distance on it. Solot. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Casemiro, gently done. And it's Danilo. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Danilo elects to cross. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, red, nice interception. Reyes. And it's played forward. Solot, Ødegaard, Haaland, now it's Haaland. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Ødegaard. Solot. Nice control. Berger. The cross comes in. Tries to get it clear. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. And a shot! Deftly away. Quality ball. And that has been cleared. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pinged towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Danilo. Casemiro. And it's Danilo. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Berger. Berger, gently done. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's really well manoeuvred. Solot. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Norway have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Moved on forwards. Will play through for the wide man. Up he goes! Cleared without complication. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Oh, what a ball! And they've got rid. Bruno Guimaraes. Big chance! Aim forwards. And that is out of play. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he stop it going out? And he welcomes it in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's through here. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Brazil are back in business. And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
Brazil grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Neymar, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Haaland, and he's lost his man here. Haaland! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front!
Norway, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Norway get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he finish? In he goes again. And he hits the net. What remarkable powers of recovery. Vinicius Junior was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Header! That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? They've played it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Danilo. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Crosses it in. Haaland. up towards the front line. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior. And that's a throw-in. And it's Danilo. That's going to go a long way. It's a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. It's run loose here. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Aim forwards. Rafinha. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, red, nice interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the game has already... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Danilo can get it clear. And that has been clubbed away. Gabriel attempts a clearance. And it's Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Casemiro tries to clear. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Always onto this. Now it's Rafinha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Matheus Cunha's cross. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Brazil go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's an excellent interception. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mathias Cunha! Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That'll be a throw-in. Turns and goes back. Ødegaard. Now here's the delivery. Another chance from a corner. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Casemiro. Rafinha. Neymar. Played out to the right. And here's Rafinha. Casemiro. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. That's really well cleared. Driven forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And here's Haaland. Haaland! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. He's coming under serious pressure here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. That has been knocked clear. Rafinha! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Enough try.
Matheus Cunha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He is just caressing the ball. He's got away. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Ødegaard. Aimed in towards the centre. Neymar. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Danilo picks it up now. Showing good feet. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar. Great chance! Looking to break at pace. Oh, just skips past his man. Charlotte, he's found the way through. Charlotte! was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Just a whisker away. Marquinhos moved on forwards. He's through, now is he in? Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rafinha. Neymar. Ødegaard. Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Casemiro. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's come loose. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Neymar. And it's Danilo. Vinicius Junior. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar. And the finish! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Vinicius Junior really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Surlot's cross. Marquinhos clears it away. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Neymar. Casemiro moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Berger wins the duel this time. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Shoots! And he's heaved it away. Gabriel have it back and can go again. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Casemiro. Rafinha. Casemiro. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. Swings it, up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Rafinha really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Lovely feet. Ødegaard. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Neymar. Over to the left. Played out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Tries a shot! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Oh, that's nice. Great defending, strong and determined. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, oh, good spread. And it's Danilo. Good running, strong, and Rafinha! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played down the flank. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Matheus Cunha.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. Gabriel shifted upfield. Good play on the left-hand side here. That's tidy. And it's Neymar. Casemiro. Casemiro. And he shoots! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Brazil, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Berger tries to thread one through. Casemiro with the clearance.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Calmly anticipates.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gabriel played out towards the right wing. Berger. That's been drilled forward. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Decent progress down the left. Matheus Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Might be danger here. Tries to get it clear.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Berger.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Neymar. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Danilo. Oh, what a climb! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a cute ball. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. And it's played in. In comes the corner. Cleared away. Does really well to win the ball there. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Gets it away. Solot, gently done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Solot. Gabriel wins the duel this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Solot. Corner then.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neymar.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Danilo with the cross. Firmly met.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, great chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fires it in low.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vinicius Junior cuts out the pass. Berger shifted upfield.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Matheus Cunha. And he cuts out the supply. He's beaten the last man.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Good take, and is he in? Oh, they could be caught out here. Gets good distance on it. There will be a throw-in. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Guimaraes. Brazil cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hauga. Now it's Hauga. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bruno Guimaraes with the clearance. And here's Haaland. 4 added minutes on the board. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. That could spell trouble. Now it's Solot. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Danilo, now he's off and running. And here's Rafinha. Very nicely done. Needs a quality cross. Rafinha. And that's been repelled. Solot. Marquinhos. Danilo. Rafinha. He's cut it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Brazil have been handed a game-changing chance. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
having turned the game on its head. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.